Good morning, everybody. This is your morning reading for Friday, November 29th, and I have a very special message for somebody. We're going to talk to the cards, but first, I am going to, you'll know this is for you. Let me just say that. You have been told that you have big things coming into your life and that your life is about to change and you have good things coming in, and you are struggling to believe it because it is not happening. You are feeling completely blocked. And I'm going to tell you it's because you are blocked energetically, and the message I'm getting is very specific. So if this isn't for you, stay for the rest of the reading and let's see what comes out in the cards themselves. But this message is for someone, and the message is you are a pattern breaker. And the reason that you are not seeing all of this goodness come into your life that you want and that you deserve and that you're being told that you're going to get, you're not seeing it because there's a pattern you haven't broken. And so this is a wake-up call for someone very specific out there to look at the choices you're making, look at the people you're allowing in your life, look at what you're doing, because there's a pattern in there somewhere that you need to break. And until you break that pattern, you will continue to be blocked energetically, and you will be continuously blocked from getting this huge transformation that's supposed to be coming for you, this huge blessing. You have to unlock it by breaking a pattern. And you're a pattern breaker, so if you're not living your destiny, you're not getting the reward. That's the message. And I know that's harsh, but it's the message I'm getting for someone. I'd love to know if it's you, so if it is, leave me an emoji, leave me a comment, let me know that it has found the right person, because I'm going to have to keep saying this message until it lands with the person it's supposed to land with, because it is a big message. So let's see what the cards have to say to us for Friday, November 29th for the rest of the collective. And this is heart, beauty, the Tiferet card. And this is a reminder that there is beauty buried deep inside everyone. You are beautiful. You have a beautiful soul. And this is a great message that you will continue to live out an amazing life, or start living an amazing life if you're not already, because you do have a beautiful soul. It's inside you, and I think you just need to let it out. And so that's really a good message for today, Friday, which is to think about ways in which you can express that beauty or recognize the beauty that is within you, and how you can honor the beauty that's in your soul. That's the message. All right, what else are we hearing today? This is the Judgment card. And I think that when you're seeing this Judgment card from this Oracle deck, it is telling you specifically that you need to really examine yourself clearly today. I think this goes along with what I started the reading with, is that you need to do some deep and real self-examination today. Like, don't wait. There's no better time than today, unless it was yesterday, which is already past. So do this today. You need to be looking at yourself harshly, frankly. You need to be looking for patterns. You need to be looking for what you're doing that's blocking you, because you can take control of unblocking yourself so that you can get this huge unlock for yourself, so that you can have your beauty shining out into the world, and so that you can reap the rewards for being such a beautiful spirit in this life. So you're going to have to look at yourself a little harshly in order to know what it is that you can change in order to start getting this big energetic shift for yourself. All right. And so the other thing we're hearing today is, oh, this is really interesting. Okay, and so mysteries. We've drawn the Angel of Mysteries. And so it sounds like you're a bit of a mystery to yourself. That's what I'm getting from this. You are a bit of a mystery to yourself, and your spirit team has not been giving you clear messages. So, yeah, your spirit team has been either sending you mixed messages or a little bit mum on some topics where you want some clarity. You want some really clear messages, and you're just not getting them. Things are a bit of a mystery to you right now. And so if that's you, I think that that's reinforcing this message of really looking at yourself a little bit more clearly and being really honest with yourself, and honestly kind of judging yourself a little bit, because it sounds like your spirit team isn't telling you clear answers because they need you to do some work. You need to do a little bit of self-work and maybe do some shadow work, but really look deep inside to figure out where you are kind of in your own way right now, is what I'm hearing. And that is why it's a mystery to you. That's why you're not getting these clear messages from your spirit team, because they are telling you, hey girl, it's your life. You need to take charge. You need to like look deep inside. We can't tell you everything. And frankly, maybe they've been telling you in the past and you didn't listen. And so they're just like, okay, she needs to figure it out for herself. So it sounds like you're in that stage where it's time for you to find some answers on your own. And I think that's what this message is telling you today, is to take some space for yourself and really kind of unravel your own mysteries and, you know, find out where you're blocking yourself so that you can move forward. I think that's the message for today, is you are blocked and you're kind of doing it to yourself, and your spirit team isn't going to tell you anything any more clearly than they already have, because it's time for you to do that inner work. It's time for you to do some introspection. And the other card that came out with that judgment card was endurance. And so this is Netza, the angel of endurance. And the message of endurance, when you look at the rest of what we've heard today, it means that you need to stick to it. So whatever change that you need to make, you need to endure. And you've endured a lot of external issues in your life before, so you have this endurance. And now it's time to take this endurance and use it not for survival mode like you've had to in the past, but now it's time to use your endurance so that you can make this big change for yourself. And so that is what the cards are telling us today, is that you can do this inner work. You've got the strength, you've got the endurance. You need to apply it to yourself now so that you can unravel these mysteries, so that you can sit in judgment of yourself and frankly identify what works for you and what doesn't, and start breaking some patterns. And you're going to need to use your endurance to break those patterns. But the good news is the cards are telling us you have that endurance. You do. You can do it. You can break this pattern, whatever it is, and you can leave whatever this blockage is behind, but only if you dig in to these mysteries, sit in judgment of yourself, and see very clearly. You have to weigh this very, very clearly. And then the reason I think the beauty card came up so early is because it's telling us, hey, you do have a beautiful soul, and you will have the equivalent beauty in your life if you take this message, if you accept this message, if you do this work that your spirit team is asking you to do, which is to dig into the mysteries, look in judgment on yourself, and make some changes and leverage that endurance you have in order to make a positive change in your life. So what I'm hearing is you're out of survival mode now, but you don't know how to be out of survival mode. You don't know what to do with that endurance that you have, and you don't know what to do with all this like mysterious messages you've been getting. And you need to look inward to find the answers, to figure out what you need to change, leverage your strength for yourself, make that change, and then all of these beautiful rewards will be coming to you. So if you've been struggling, if you've been a little confused, if you've been feeling like, hey, I'm not getting a clear message, this is a clear message. This is a clear message to look inward and to sit in judgment and break some patterns, because you are a pattern breaker, but you're not going to get that external beauty in your life that you deserve until you do the work to let it in. Thank you. This is your reading for Friday. I'm Gabby from the Mystic Sisters, and I'll see you in the next one.